Hello, and welcome back to Final Fantasy IV. We are starting things off today outside of Castle Eblin. We have an airship, and this is a little side questy kind of place where I think there's some good loot, and we might be strong enough to actually get it. I remember there being some tough stuff in this place too. So it's a castle that's been looted mostly, but we can see, for example, there's a treasure chest over here. And I think there's a few secret passages and things. Yeah. So like over here. How do I get over yonder? Looks like there's stairs that come down into those places. So we just need to find them. Such as right here. Unicorn horn. Alarm clock. And it seems like all I can do there. How about over here? Gold needle, cures petrification, made a kiss, and a cottage. So that's like an upgraded version of a tent. Alright. So that part's good, but there was another chest that we didn't see that I don't remember. I guess we got to that one. So maybe that's everything in there. But then there's other bits of the castle over yonder. So let's see. Can I get into here somehow? Again, I might have to come from a higher floor and work my way back down. And there might be some other goodies to find in some of these pots. Mute arrows. 10,000 gil. I'll take it. And then this brings us here. Bomb core. Very nice. How do I get down those other stairs, though? Was there another way to go here? Doesn't seem like it. Hey, Archfield. Was there a way to walk there from here somehow? No, this just brings me back unless... Could I go left? No. So if I wanted to be in that chest, how would I get to there? I'm pretty sure this is the same, like, layout as it was from when I was a kid, but I don't remember. Maybe we have to get there from the other side? It's possible. Doesn't seem like there's anything else over here. I didn't miss, like, anything like... Oh, here we go. I did miss. Monsters! Monsters in a box. Let's focus on them a little bit. Oh, right, we have Sid in the party. And let's use something strong. That worked pretty well. Oof. Fella's almost down. And I forgot to check out Sid's equipment, I think. So we might want to work on that. And this steel golem is pretty tough, as it turns out. I'm just going to try to fight through it and see what happens. There we go. We did it. And as a result, we got a sleep blade. Oh, hello. How does that compare? It's more attack, less accurate, but I think can put enemies to sleep, and so I'm going to try using it. So I think that's one of the main pieces of loot that we have here. And then let's definitely do some healing. You could use some. You could still use more. And you could use more. Okay. Oh, right, and I was going to look at Sid's equipment. He has a wooden hammer and prisoner wear. Okay, so if I go optimal, that'll at least get him some decent armor. But it'd be nice if we could get him a better hammer. I don't remember if and where I might obtain such a thing. Alright, I'm pretty fearful of the other fights that might be in this castle. Also, is there a way to go, like, outside and find something out here? Maybe. Well, I can walk around the outside, but it doesn't appear that there's other entrances. I'm fearful about what other encounters I might have in there, so I'm going to go ahead and do another save. Having defeated that one difficult fight. Before we go... Can I go this way? I guess I have to walk around. Before we go check out this other area. Okay, more treasure chests that I need to figure out how to get to. Not that way. Oops. Alright, well, there's an upstairs that'll probably lead to some of them. Emergency exits. High potion. Hermes shoes. High potion. How do I get around to that chest? Like this? Monsters! Alright, these are not as bad. Nevertheless, let's use Osmos. Try to get some magic back. That blaster attack looks really cool. Not super cool in terms of wrecking my party, though. Yikes. Alright, I thought I remembered there were some tough monsters here. This is tougher than I remember. I'm glad I did a save. This will be our first party wipe. And I'm not sure if I got a little bit unlucky, or if these guys are just that tough. But obviously, getting, you know, frozen or whatever it is that I can't take any actions right now, that's bad. Alright, but we'll finally get a chance to see. Party was defeated. Start from recent save data. Yes. Okay, so that's how that works. Oh! Wow. I guess it, like, automatically auto-saved me on a recent screen or something? Fascinating. That's very interesting. Okay, so before I take this battle, what I want to do is use an ether on Tella so that he actually has some magic. And then, yeah, let's just go for it again. See if we can get luckier. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Alright, well, Tella's not attacking the right character necessarily. But maybe it'll all work out. I think it's all gonna work out. Let's see. If Tella comes back, yeah, let's have him go ahead and cast Life on, say, Yang. That's a cool animation with the life coming back. Cecil as a paladin will automatically try to guard party members who are in grave danger. Hey, we did it! Couple of level ups. And we get a Blood Lance. Oh, wow. Okay, so that would be for Kane when we get him in the party again. It's like Dragoon equipment, I think. It might be the case that someone else can equip it. I'm just curious. He cannot. And can Cecil equip the Blood Lance? Doesn't appear so. Okay, so a very nice piece of equipment. I think we just need to probably go back to an inn at this point. So let's maybe do that before we try looting the rest of this place. So we will take a non-emergency exit, as it were. Take our airship to a town. Take an inn, and then come back. Sounds like a plan. And so, as far as towns go, I think there's a little town over here that probably has an inn that I could use. Agart, right. If you had an inn, where would it be? It would be right here. It's probably a little bit expensive, but I think I'm okay with that. This is an item shop, not the actual inn. Here's the innkeeper. 50 gil. Oh, that's fine. Good night. Alright, and since we happen to be here, I'm curious if there's a weapon shop that might sell something that Sid can use. So let's take a quick peek. Let's see. Nothing that's really going to help Sid, it seems like. And I don't imagine that there's any armor that I'd be able to get here that's going to help anybody. Sid is not currently wielding a shield, it appears. So let's go ahead and buy one of those. And he can equip it. Oops. So Sid, in your left hand, grab a shield. Oh, I had an iron shield. Oh, he can only... Okay, he can't hold the shield and the hammer at the same time. I see, the hammer's two-handed. That's what the issue is. Alright, I don't mind spending 100 gold on an extra iron shield I'm never going to use, so that's fine. Okay, so we're at the inn. We'll go save right outside the castle once again. And then make another attempt to try to get the rest of the treasure boxes. Because I want the treasure. I want it to be right here. Save. Okay. Attempt number 3. To get through Castle Eblin. Alright, there's still 2 treasure chests down there. Presumably, I can get to at least one of them by falling through this hole. Silver hourglass. Don't know what it is. Oh, and now we're in like a special downstairs area. I kind of remember this. Ether? Ether, and then this is going to have another super difficult monster fight, as I recall. Monsters. Mad ogres. Alright. Why are they so mad? Let's try Thundaga, sure. Yeah, it hit him for a little bit. Perhaps there was a better spell that I could have cast. Let's try Blizzaga, question mark. We can get it off before we're dead. It still didn't do very much either. And we haven't managed to kill even one of these guys yet. So I think we've got the wrong idea. Do you know Virus? Well, the party was defeated. We could try, like, Pig or something like that on them, too. Start from recent save data? Yes, please. Okay. So basically, each time you enter a screen, it seems like it does a quick save that you can return to, is my interpretation of the game behavior I think I'm witnessing. Let's try Tornado, actually. Guess it has to focus on one? Sure. And what does Study do? Let's find out. Ah, no specific weaknesses. Okay, that's good. That Tornado seemed to work. So I think we'll give that another go. And yeah, knowing how many hit points a baddie has is actually pretty good. Tornado didn't have a number. I have a feeling it might deal damage that brings the opponent down to like 1 hit point or something. I don't know why I think that. I just do. I guess it reminds me of an animation I've seen used against me in the old game that had that behavior. But it worked. And we managed to defeat these guys and get some more level ups. So that's terrific. And we get a silver apple. What is a silver apple? It is increase maximum HP by 50. I'm going to hold on to that. What is a silver hourglass then? That's just a consumable. Okay. I'm going to hold on to that silver apple for a different character that I think will benefit from it more. Okay, we are back out here. Tella has used most of his magic. There's only one other chest in there that I still haven't gotten. So let's just get everybody healed up in case there's another battle. I think that might have been the only other battle. And we'll do a save. And then see if we can go find that final chest. Which I think we just have to be clever and figure out how to get to. So, chest on the left. How do I get to you? Can't just walk left from there. Can I walk left from here, here, here? Aha, here. Found it. Curl Whisker. Tell me about said item. A whisker with the same effect as death. I see. Alright. Okay. Well, I think we got all the loot out of this place now, and I'm happy. And we got some good experience, too. Leveled up our characters a bit. And with any luck, I'll find my way back out of here. I think that was the only side quest on the overworld that I would want to do right now, necessarily. So I think it may be appropriate to go ahead and advance the main storyline once again. In which case, we need to find this one place, which, yeah, is over here somewhere. Isn't it? Yeah, right here. I see, there's no yellow dots for places that I guess we haven't been to, maybe, or that... I'm not sure why there isn't a yellow dot for all of these towns and cities and things that are here. Let's go into the town first. If we go into the castle, that's definitely going to advance the story. Troya. Trees and water abound. Shoo. Would you like to join us for a swim? Why are you swimming in your armor? It'll rest. I forget if there's, like... Some secret, if you follow this all the way up, you can get to something somewhere, something, something, something. Kind of looks like there would be a secret over here. I guess it's the way that I get back here in order to talk to you. Have you heard of the Twin Harp? You can transmit your voice really far with it. I feel like there might be a... Oh! Alright, I found an ether and a decoy that were like in some hidden chests in the dark forest over there. So I think that was the main secret that was tickling the back of my brain. There's Naming Way, there's someone taking a nap, etc., etc. Perhaps here we can buy some better equipment for Sid. So I have to give that a try. Alright, there's an inn. There's an item shop. There is the local tavern. Are these people going to have anything interesting to say? Don't know that they do. There is an upstairs. For high rollers, apparently. Some kind of gambling house. Alright, but this appears to be flavor stuff as opposed to important story stuff, from what I can tell. I'm not particularly interested in all that. So I'm gonna move along. Someone is sunbathing. Alright. How do we get to this? I see. It didn't read like ground that I just walked over there that was darker green. Oh, right, black chocobos. I remember. They fly and you can ride them. New breed of chocobo discovered. Black chocobos revolutionize transportation. But then they like return like when you get off. No, maybe they like stay where you leave them. I can't remember. The ones living in the chocobo village to the north can fly, but only at low altitudes. And they can only land in forests. Right. So that's how the game gives you kind of non-airship temporary mobility. And some of you are thinking, well, why do we need non-airship mobility when we have an airship? Well, we're not going to have it for very long, as it turns out, for reasons. Okay, where's weapons and armor shop? Surely there is one. I think I saw one over here. Yeah. Do you have something for Sid? Wooden hammer. He's already got one of those. Thank you very much for inspecting the merchandise and not purchasing anything, says the shopkeeper. I'm paraphrasing. Alright. Nothing particularly good there. However, it occurs to me that I may want to own a couple of ruby rings for reasons. So I'm going to purchase those. So yeah, there's going to be a cave coming up where there's a gimmick that, let's go ahead and start saving in File 4. That metal weapons and armor won't be of use to us. That's what I recall. Oh, this music here is great. I forgot about this. Troya Castle. Welcome. Make yourselves at home. There's little froggies. Hi, little froggies. I want to talk to you. Do you know about the crystal? Speak to the clerics inside the castle. And conduct yourself well. We've never been at war. A Damsian man recently drifted into Troya. He claims he's a prince. That sounds like someone who is missing to us. Hopefully Baron doesn't attack us. Still can't get to the froggies. But yeah, there's a sick man resting here. Cutscene. Edward. Cecil, you're alive. I'm so relieved. I wish to join you again. In that condition, you'll only be a burden. I can't begin to ask your forgiveness, he says to Tella. Anna died because of me. I can never atone for that. Edward, your health should be your greatest concern. You must try and rest. So you survived. And Rydia? I see. That's terrible news. I always seem to find myself elsewhere when others are in need. I heard you took mighty good care of Cecil and Rosa. I appreciate it. Why don't you join us on my enterprise? Together we'll rise above anything. You must be Sid, the airship engineer. Does that mean we have an airship? Oh, but Cecil, why is Rosa not with you? Golbez holds her captive, but he proposed a trade. He'll trade Rosa in return for Troya's crystal. But the crystal lies in the hands of the Dark Elf. Which, I guess I've done things a little out of order, because I don't know that we know that yet. The Dark Elf. Cecil, you must take this. The only way I could be of any help right now. Received Twin Harp. Cecil, please save Rosa. Alright. Nurse and a doctor. It's Edward's harp. Alright, and we got the Twin Harp. So Edward did not die at sea. Somehow wound up here. Is still sick and or injured. I'm gonna do all the outside stuff before I go and talk to the main folks of this place. Oh, actually, I think I do want to talk to them first and then come back here. Because I think there's treasure down there that I'll only be able to get with their blessing, if I'm remembering correctly. This armor lacks strength, but it affords excellent mobility. It's also very fashionable. Alright, the guards look like dancers. The 8 clerics are sisters. Ah, there's 8 of them. This reminds me in Final Fantasy 1, when you get to the, like, second elemental city or whatever, whose name escapes me. There were, like, 8 or 10 clerics or people. So here's the crystal room. There's no crystal in it, and I guess we're about to learn why. We don't know what to do. The Dark Elf stole our Earth Crystal. Equipping anything metallic inside the northeastern cavern will hamper your movement. You're looking for the Dark Elf, try that cavern. Without the crystal, Troya might become a wasteland. He's weak against metallic weapons. He set up a magnetic field around his lair for protection. If you recover the crystal, we'll allow you to borrow it. Alright. Yeah. Alright, so apparently the Earth Crystal is what has contributed to the prosperousness of their city. It was stolen by the Dark Elf, and we need to get it back from the northeastern cavern. Great. And I think there will be a cutscene if I try to walk out of town. Or maybe I have to, like, use the airship? Maybe I don't remember what triggers the cutscene. Remind me... So the northeastern cavern's over here. It's all forested, so there's nowhere the airship can land. But there's black chocobos that'll be available up there, is what I remember. So I guess we're headed over to Black Chocobosville. And then does that mean I have to have gotten the crystal back before I can open up all those other treasure chests? This is me just stretching the limits of my memory of this game. Let's go one by one. So this looks like the jail. Now it houses the treasures. Have the clerics granted you permission to enter? Let's say yes. Don't lie to me. Alright, so I was remembering correctly. But I guess we have to rescue the crystal first, and then they'll give us permission to take the treasures. However, there is some free good stuff in a little storeroom down here. And over here, we get some extra supplies, just for free. 2 tents, 2 high potions, 2 ethers, and finally... Oh, 2 ruby rings. I just bought 2 ruby rings. Oh, irony. That's okay. I have not been hurting for Gil this whole playthrough, so I'm not worried about having spent a little bit of extra money. Okay, but knowing what we do... Cecil is basically always going to be weighed down with some heavy metal stuff, I think. Sid could use a ruby ring and leather and a feathered cap, for example. Yang could use a ruby ring and leather and feather, sure. And Tella could use a ruby ring. Guide gear, I think, is not metal, and feather cap. Yeah, that all seems good. So 3 of our 4 party members could be in some somewhat decent armor without using any metal. And I think that'll be appropriate for when we get to the place. And let's just see with auto-battling how we do against this particular enemy set. I think we're also close to some level ups on some characters. Yeah. These guys are reasonably tough. Alright, and they have some powerful spells as well. Alright, Tella got a level up. Others are getting close. And it definitely needs some healing after that battle. We'll just spread some around the party. That seems pretty good. Chocobo Village. Ah, right. I'll be able to get all of my magic back. Did everybody get completely healed up? Not quite. There we go. So this will give me my magic back. And then we can hop aboard the Black Chocobo. And get some crazy music. And land anywhere we want in the forest in order to get to this cave. So I remember this place being kind of dangerous. That magnetic field is powerful. Equipping anything metallic will slow us down. My claws are unaffected. Fear not, we will stand invincible with my magic. So I think Cecil will basically be unable to move, yeah. I want to keep him in good armor so that he is, let's use Thundaga. Oops. I should reorder these spells. Is very well defended and can try to tank most of the attacks. And then the rest of the party can do kind of all the rest of the work. So we'll see how it goes. Level up for Yang. Alright, Cecil did take a bunch of damage. And Tella did as well. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. I might need to go back and rest it in after I get some level ups. Okay, ogres. I'm not sure what's going to be effective against them. Let's try fire. Fire was very effective. Alright. Good to know. Alright, Cecil gets a level up. Sid's almost there. How are we doing on hit points? Yeah, we could do some more. We'll do like that. And this is a pretty big cave dungeon thing, so far as I can remember. I want to study these guys. No specific weaknesses. Alright. Alright, fire worked pretty well there. Nice level up. Oops, I had tele-attack. Maybe not the best plan. But yeah, I think we can probably auto-battle our way through this. Yang is doing most of the work here. And I think maybe it's somewhere in here that we're gonna find a better weapon for Sid. If I'm remembering correctly, because at some point he gets a better weapon. Ooh, we found a headband. That might be something good for Yang. It's more attack, but less defense, but more evasion. I'm gonna try it. And we do need to do some healing. I don't like that it waits to update the hit points until after it's played the animation. Because I don't know if I'm going to need to hit the button again. And I find that a little bit frustrating. So one of the few minor, I don't know, complaints I have in terms of like the overall UI, in terms of how they've redone everything. And I don't remember the layout of this place, so we're just going to kind of wander around. Let's see if I can osmose somebody, because I didn't realize we'd already run out of magic with Tella. I'd kind of been spending it willy-nilly. Oh good, got 55 magic back. Just what I wanted. Or what I wanted was more than 0. So Osmose is a spell that just steals magic points from its target. And so let's wander around and see what we find. It's a treasure chest with an ether. And a variety of ways to go. Ooh, a back attack. Yucks. Alright, let's see if we can live. And let's do Viraga. Alright, about that seeing if we can live thing. I think we need to try to run away. That does count as an escape, apparently. And do you know the spell of life? You don't. So that's bad. I can't remember if there's a place to rest nearby in here. So I think we're going to try to walk back out. We've gotten some experience. So let's just see if we can escape our way back out. and get Tella and Sid resurrected and try this again. And I'm also curious if it could be the case that maybe I should just take some metal armor off of Cecil. And so, what if he were wearing Gaia gear? I'm not sure about the helm and gauntlets and Sweetblade, so let's see if they're weighing him down as well. Alright, Cecil is still weighed down. So we'll escape once again. And we'll see if I change the shield. Take the shield off and change the helm to a feathered cap. If that allows Cecil to move inside this magnet cave. We'll find that out in a short bit. I see, and you don't have control of the black chocobo on the way back. It just takes you automatically back to the chocobo forest place over here or whatever. Alright, and I want to get immediately back to town. So let's take a yellow chocobo. For some speed. And I seem to recall that staying at the inn will resurrect fallen party members. 400 gil, a little bit expensive, but it's okay. And I guess a black chocobo would have been smarter, because then I would be able to take it back very quickly. But yes, everybody's back at full strength. So let's give it another go. And be happy to use magic out here, since I'll be able to refill at the white chocobo in a short bit. And I should put Tella's favorite spell at the front of this spell list, just so it'll be easier to get at. It seems to me it's going to be one of the high-powered fire spells that I'm going to be likely to be using the most. So I'm going to reorder his spell list shortly. Alright, so magic, Tella, black magic. Let's put... how do I reorder these? I can't catch an X's sort. Select and organize magic spells yourself. Yes, that's what I want to do. So I'm going to put Firaga there. I'm going to put Blizzaga here. I'm going to put Osmos near the top, since I'll probably need that. And Tornado we also found quite useful, so I'm going to put that near the top. And Meteor, by the way, costs 99, and Tella doesn't have that much maximum magic. So even though he learned the spell, he can't actually cast it, at least not under our control. I think those are the main spells that I would want handy for him. So let's go back to the black chocobos. I didn't notice if I took any damage already. I did. So let's heal up. Okay. Let's get our magic back from the white chocobo. And then take a black chocobo back into the cave. Okie dokie. And now for the moment of truth. Is Cecil still weighed down by the Sweetblade that he's carrying? Or does he have enough non-metallic stuff that we're okay? Still weighed down by the Sweetblade. Alright. Cave bats. I remember these guys just kind of sucking your blood. Yeah, for small amounts of hit points. So pretty easy enemies to deal with, as I recall. So I won't bother using any spells. Even if it is going to be the case that... Yeah, they've got a lot of hit points for a little bat. And they're pretty dodgy as well. Yang is the only party member who's currently being very effective. There we go. Alright, so let's equip Cecil with... I don't imagine the Sword of Leather is non-metallic, but let's try it. Just because I haven't. And if not, I don't know, he could even maybe go bare fisticuffs. We'll see. Sword of Legend's still weighing him down. Alright. Alright, Araga. Hooray! Cecil learned Asuna. Alright, he can get rid of bad status effects now. That's good. Could use a little bit of curing in the party, so let's just do that. And then in terms of equipment, suppose I just gave him a staff? Sure. Let's see if Cecil's able to move now. He won't be very powerful, but it might be nice just to have him have the option of casting spells or doing different things. He's still weighed down, so what's weighing him down now? Alright, Tella. Use some fire. Nice. Tella took some damage there. But we won the day. And Sid and Yang leveled up. So what is weighing Cecil down? I guess these gauntlets. So let's give him a ruby ring. And then let's have him cast Cure. On the party a bit. And what do we have in here? A treasure chest. Ether, hooray. 2,000 gil, hooray. Cecil can move, hooray. We were ambushed, not hooray. Alright, I think I can just attack my way through this. So we will do so. That blaster, though, yikes. That is just a super powerful attack that these guys can do. Okay, so let's cast Life on Yang. And then let's also use Cecil to cast some curing magic on Yang. And the rest of the party? Alright, we're not all healed up, but we're at least in better shape. This is still a tough place. So I wonder... I think it might make sense for Tella to cast Warp. Previous 4. Let's see where this actually takes me. That's what I thought. It's like the previous doorway, and so it just brought me right there. So it's not a convenient way to get back out of here. But basically, I think I'm going to have to rest again now that I've got everything kind of figured out. And Cecil really doesn't deal damage. In this configuration. So maybe it makes sense to just have him be a party healer for the moment. And lean on Faraga to the extent possible. Alright, Osmos is going to be very valuable, I'm sure. Oops. And let's do another Faraga, because these guys are tough. I guess it's a single target. Fyra was probably going to be enough, now that I think about it. Yeah, 1380 there was probably overkill. Okay, but I feel like I'm finally at least configured to where I have the ability to survive. So I think we'll go rest up with some chocobos and give it another try, assuming we can make it back out. And sure, let's just do some extra curing. And let's actually, let's try a different spell here. That was sufficiently effective. And we got some gold needles, very nice. And also close to some more level ups. So I don't mind taking one more battle. And what's the biggest thing I can do? Let's try to take out this guy who tends to one-shot me. Alright, the threat has been dealt with. And so we should be able to finish this guy off pretty quickly now. And then hopefully get out of here. Level up for Tella, hooray. Oh, almost escaped. Alright, Tella has more magic, and so I'm willing to do another attempt at this, because I can Faraga all these guys. That should shorten the battle. And now Yang should be able to finish this guy off. Alright. And Cecil got a level up. Hooray. And we out. Okay. This is the first place that has felt challenging. But that's good. Mixing things up. Definitely the gimmick comes into play, and not being able to use metal weapons and armor has been a big cause of the struggle, I suppose. But let's try to heal everybody up if we can. I don't know that I have enough magic to do it. So let's talk to the white chocobo to get our magic back. Magic points restored. And then use the rest of our magic to heal everybody up. Alright. And I guess I could just mash the button. I didn't realize that before, since we're about to get all of our magic back. And then I think if I go out on the world map, I guess I'll be on the world map after I ride the black chocobo. So let's take the black chocobo again. Over here, but from the world map. I think we've done enough for this episode. So I'm going to go ahead and save all of our progress. And next time we'll try to dive this cave for real and see if we can get to the bottom in the Dark Elf who has stolen the crystal. So I hope everybody's having a great day, and I will see you again soon.